What intricate craftsmanship defined vintage fashion tailoring? Imagine a time when clothes were made with care, patience, and a real for detail. That's what made vintage fashion tailoring so special and different from today's mass-produced styles. Back then, every piece was a work of art, built to last and fit perfectly. Tailors used hand-sewing techniques that made garments look polished and durable. For example, hems, buttonholes, and facings were sewn by hand, often with tiny, nearly invisible stitches. These hand-finished details gave vintage pieces a refined look that you rarely see in modern clothing. Seams were also folded and sewn by hand, called felled seams, which lie flat and look neat inside and out. This extra effort made the clothing stronger and longer-lasting. The way vintage clothes were cut and shaped was also very advanced. Tailors used darts and princess seams to follow the natural curves of the female body, creating a sleek silhouette. The bias cut, popular in the 1930s, involved cutting fabric diagonally, so it draped smoothly and hugged the body beautifully. These techniques required precise pattern making and fitting, often tailored to each person's unique shape, unlike today's standard sizes. Structural details like shoulder pads and sleeve designs were carefully crafted. Shoulder pads added shape and balance to the silhouette, especially in the 1940s. Some sleeves had darts or gathers at the elbows for comfort and ease of movement. During wartime, closures like hooks and press studs replaced zippers, adding to the vintage charm and craftsmanship. Fabric choices also played a big role. Luxurious materials like silk, satin, and velvet were common, making the garments feel rich and elegant. These fabrics needed special handling and sewing skills to work with, which added to the overall quality. Reinforcements inside the garments helped keep their shape. Layers of stiff horsehair or canvas were sewn inside to support the structure while still allowing natural movement. Tailors would carefully stretch and shrink fabric during construction to ensure a perfect fit. Knowing these details helps when styling vintage pieces today. Being gentle with hand-finished seams and preserving structural elements keeps the garment's original beauty intact. Proper care and minor alterations can make vintage clothing last for many more years. In short, vintage women's fashion tailoring was all about hand-finished details, precise shaping, and thoughtful design. These garments combined beauty and function, celebrating femininity with craftsmanship that still inspires today.